Steve, the old adage of taking the club back low and slow in your takeaway is terrible advice. That is causing you to take the club very inside and underneath of the plane here. If you were to actually vertically hinge your wrist just a little bit, like you're hammering a nail during your takeaway, the club head would be on the plane, covering your hands from down the line, which would be ideal, right? When you take it back low and slow, you're going to get too shallow or flat where the shaft is looking outside of the golf ball, halfway back. And then at the top of your swing, don't get me wrong, you get into a really solid top position where your lead arm kind of matches your shoulder plane. That's 90 degrees to your spine. Your hands are directly over your heels. If you were up against a wall in your house, you can see how you would be flush up against the wall. But it's important to understand how we're getting into this position, because when you take it back low and slow and too shallow or flat, the shaft momentum in transition wants to come down and steepen. Okay, so to combat that from happening, what you're going to do in transition is spin out your upper body. You're going to get this trail arm trapped behind. You're going to have to throw this trail arm and trail hand and stall rotation. That's why you flip through. So to take your handicap from like a 7 down to, let's say, a 5 or a 4, we need to focus on your takeaway first. So what I want you to do is put a stick out 2 feet behind you, covering your hands from down the line. I want your hands to work inside of the stick. They already do. You can kind of see that there. But I want the club head to be the height of your hands and just outside of the stick. And when we're doing feedback drills, we want to start by doing them very slowly and working our way up to full speed. That is going to get the club shaft looking a little bit steeper inside the ball, halfway back. And then in transition, we can do a drill where you put an impact bag or a duffel bag full of towels down at your house, put a stick right in front of the bag, and I want you to swivel the bag out to the right. Okay, right now you would swivel the bag to the left. You kind of see that there, right? So that's going to help you get the shaft a little bit steeper in your backswing. It's going to get you swinging down from the inside a little bit more instead of spinning out that upper body, getting this trail arm trapped, and throwing that right arm, right hand.